point control, where you get a bunch of these double-sided terrain pieces and you can play different game modes with them. This game mode is all about territory control. You go to various parts of the map and you gain points if your robots are standing on those parts of the map. There are numerous ways to gain points throughout this game mode. Usually it's just by standing on points. Good.
Go to OBS.
Yeah, go to OBS.
Oh yeah. We're dropping 2.6% of frames.
Okay.
So
it's connection. We're not dropping frames.
Pure problem.
I mean, this place is technically closed this week, so.
Yeah,
cool. I don't know. I haven't had internet problems here all day.
No idea.
Well, that makes it difficult to confirm whether or not we are being heard. You can hear us. Type in the chat.
Solid. Very good.
Now we wait.
Well, it's still
30 seconds. Count them down.
Yeah, right. So
either that, or we could just refresh the page where we're watching the stream on the TV.
Where is it?
It's on the other monitor, Bruce.
Oh, whatever. I got it. Let's see here. Refresh. Alright, it seems like we're fine.
Alright, we're hopefully fine.
Whatever.
Apologies.
These are so good.
Attempting to watch the stream was running out.
Oh, can hear. Lol.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we're only dropping 2% of frames, running at 30 FPS, so everything seems to be going fine there.
It was just an issue with our ability to see our own stream, leading us to believe that it was not functioning. So,
no,
all right, anyway.
It seems to be working now.
All right, everybody assume the position. We are blah, 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 back for last stream of year, playing new game format. New to Tabletop Sim. This game format come in box when game is shipped.
Why you speak broken English?
Robot cool.
Hi, I haven't been on stream in a while. I finally escaped all the bees that were chasing me.
Yeah, you all did a really great job of sending kettle bees. Thank you for that. So this format is called This format's called point control. You make a team of not 5, but 8, and you play with 5 at a time. And as your robots die, you can get new robots. Because the aim of this game is to get points rather than just blowing up your opponent. Though a lot of the points you can obtain are via blowing up your opponent. So the way it works is every time your robot ends a turn standing on one of those, or starts a turn?
Starts a turn uncontested.
Yep, starts a turn. If there is a robot standing on this.
So, for instance, if my Stell
is standing...
In the most unreasonable example, if my Stell is right there, and there are no enemy robots at the start of my turn on that hex space there, I gain a point. However, if there was an opposing robot also in that area at the start of my turn, like this robot that I'm stealing, this ab right here, if it was right there, then I would not gain any points at the start of my turn, because it would be contested.
So, yep, you gotta be alone on these little green what's-a-madoodles in the middle of the board in order to gain points. You can also gain points by blowing up your opponent's robots or combining,
And combined robots gain points equal to their level for standing on a point.
Oh yeah, bigger robots standing on points means you get more points. And the goal of the game is to get to 12 points first, but not just that. You have to get to 12 points and have more than 2 points than your opponent. So you have to if you're at 12 and your opponent's at 11, the game doesn't end. It will continue until somebody gains a 2-point lead.
At the start of their turn.
At the start of their turn. So yeah, you'll the game does its check at the start of the turn. If you have 12 or more points, and it's a little bit more than your opponent.
Yep.
Evening 3-2.
Yep. So this is cool.
All of these rules are also in our main rules page, which you can find.
Oh yeah, and if you want to know all the other various
Google
ways.
Drive.
Yeah, so you can check our rulebook on Google Drive, which is now in the description of our sweet new Twitch page.
So that's available for your reading. We'll try and go over all the rules as we play. But just in case we lost you at this point with the explanation of how point control works, that has the in-depth rules.
Yep.
And
yeah, but yeah, you gotta stand on the green points and gain points, and or the green spaces on the board to gain points with your robots. And as your robots die, you can bring new robots in.
You are very colorblind.
Is it teal?
Yeah, that's teal.
It's teal, aqua.
That's teal.
Seafoam.
The green points are actually the respawn points where you can reinforce with your extra robots.
Yeah, we've been working with Emily for how long, and you can't recognize teal?
I know, right? So yeah, we got like these green, what's the these forest green, if Crayola taught me anything. Points are where where new robots can come in after some of the robots die, and there's 4 of those on the board that you can just make the robots pop in anywhere. But yeah, these are the points. You get 1 point for standing on a place, 1 point for destroying a robot, 1 point for combining. You get 2 points if you blow up multiple robots at a time,
which means with 1 action. So if you fire a laser that destroys 2 robots, you get an extra point for that. Or 2 extra points for that. Right?
And then you get 2 points if you combine into a really huge robot, which are not in this demo. And if you BTFO your opponent, like if you get them down,
right. Yeah. So that last rule is probably the one that takes the most explaining. Basically, in this game mode, as long as you are on the board, you haven't lost the game yet.
Yep.
However, at the start of your turn, when points get calculated, if you don't meet one of the regular victory criteria, like you don't have
5 or more energy,
if you don't have 5 or more energy, or if you have no robots in play, or if you have no actions that do damage, energy damage, or push, then your opponent gains 3 points for that.
Question for you: how do I get a robot into play?
Wow.
A robot?
It's
a robot.
Been a long week.
All right, so these are we have 2 teams going.
Christmas, like 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's been a long.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody.
It's been a long.
But yeah, let's see. We got 2 teams playing tonight. We advertised Diane, but she got lost in the wasteland. So we're actually playing with everybody's favorite Poppet and everybody's favorite Stell.
Is Poppet everybody's favorite?
Actually, she is, because our artist who drew the commander art has been posting these pieces on his Tumblr, and the number of notes is the highest for Diane and Poppet. They have double the amount of reblogs than all of the other commanders. So that's top waifu is Poppet.
But that's purely based on art. That's not based on anything else.
It's true.
So, and in the grand tradition of these streams, whenever Jesse rolls a 1, Breeze is going to zoom in on Poppet's face.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a good thing I'm not rolling any 1s tonight.
Yeah, Poppet's.
I don't know. You're using the yellow dice.
I love the Poppet art. So we have
also in the grand tradition of these games, whenever Jesse rolls a 1, he's going to be changing what color of dice he's doing.
Yep. So yeah, 2 teams. 1 team is Poppet. Predictably, she blows stuff up. This isn't for once we're not using the out of the box base teams. These are actually a little bit customized.
Because
so
the
her
thing with point control is you need 8 robot teams rather than 7 robot teams.
The tipping point.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So we got we have on Poppet's team we got some bombers and some punchy. I tried to put a lot of pushing and pulling and movement based guys on both of these teams because those are the most interesting robots for point control and the most tactically viable, because you want to get your opponent off of those spaces without blowing up your own robots or what have you. So we have Poppet's team has some long range heavy fire and some pushing and some area manipulation, along with her ability to just fly in and explode.
And we've gone over most of these robots before, so I think we should only really point out the noteworthy ones.
Yeah.
Like on the Poppet team, there's the Go 100, which sees some very interesting use in the point control matchup compared to the normal one.
Because he can push dudes.
Pushing and pulling have a lot more strategic value than they normally do. Not that they normally aren't valuable, but Here, because you can push or pull off of the control points, it has an added level of tactics where the positioning might not even be good for you. It just stops your opponent from gaining points.
And this way,
the other main thing with the Go 100 is it lets you launch your more aggressive robots, such as my AB, much quicker towards a control point.
Yeah.
That it wouldn't be able to get to normally.
And also, because you're playing for points in this mode, it's perfectly possible to actually... You can go in and just try to aggro kill all of your opponent's robots, and they might still win in the end because they have more points than you. So getting those points is very, very important.
So I am particularly worried about Jesse's commander, because even though it's not going to be contesting any points, it's going to be taking pot shots at all my robots that are.
You don't know that. I have a movement of 2.
Yeah, so
he does have a movement of 2. I could be proven wrong.
The ICA 100, which can give me an additional 3 movement.
So yeah, Jesse is using the Sol 100.
Game via points taken by Stell, then you just haven't won the game.
I haven't tried hard enough.
You haven't tried hard enough.
All right.
We'll try and add that to the goals.
So yeah, Jesse is using the Stell with her Sol 100. She can shoot anywhere on the board.
The notable robots on my team are the Snow 400, which gives a accuracy boost to my other robots and heals things, which will be very helpful in maintaining point control. I have the Gon 300, which will draw enemy fire, is very tanky, and I can drop it anywhere on the map if I choose to use its combat drop ability.
Oh yeah, Stell has a bunch of combat drop robots on her team, so he can just drop his dudes right on top of points if he wanted to.
As long as they're not contested by my opponent on the first turn. And then I have the ICA 100, which has a very powerful movement ability, which will help both to position my guys better and to screw with my opponent's position.
Yeah.
And that's basically the team. I can combine as high as the Snow 6000 if I so choose. And
which we knew from last week's stream is the giant laser dinosaurs are the best.
Are they the best, or are they the best dinosaurs?
They're the best dinosaurs. They don't have feathers.
Rank 3, which hasn't been seen in a while, is the Sal 5000.
Oh god, yeah, he's great.
Which has not actually seen that much use in point control internally either. So I'm looking forward to trying that.
Zach is going to try to rack up points just by blowing up lots of guys at once.
I'm going to try and blow up a lot of guys at once, and just in general make him not want to stand on points.
Yep.
That'll be fine. I'll just blow it up.
Alright, so let's start the game. Normal starting thing. So they already chose their 5 robots that they're starting with. Roll your dice, figure out who goes first.
If I roll 6 successful dice with Stell, which is like a less than 2% chance.
I have almost done it before. Only against Breeze, but that's just how the dice work against Breeze.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Here comes the roll.
Beat an 8.
Alright,
let's go.
Are you ready? Boom.
That does not. That looks like a 4.
That is half of it.
I said beat an 8, Jesse. You're already not listening.
We weren't playing golf.
I don't know, man.
I don't know if we established if we were rolling high.
Should we make a golf game mode for Aegis where we're trying to like?
Yeah, dude, 100-foot robot golf is legit.
Where both teams are trying to get use various push and pull bots to maneuver something into a specific area that has 0 movement.
It seems
you're trying to maneuver a SAR through a maze.
That's
using push and pull bots.
This seems like an awful game mode.
Alright, did you guys position?
No, we rolled.
We did not.
Kettle has to position
It's
first.
time for me to position.
Because he won the roll.
Also,
my position.
This week, obviously, Kettle and Jesse are playing, and I am here manipulating the camera.
Let's go.
Oh, for God's sake. Now he's changing up the team. Okay.
Wow. Aggressive.
Oh, you put the Ica? He's got the Ica.
So, my general strategy with my starting team is I'm trying to keep some of my better revenge-killing robots off in the back. That way, once he has destroyed something, I can just pop, say, the L into a spawn point and then move it in to kill something.
That's true, because robots that come in on respawn points can attack the turn they come in.
My plan is the opposite. I'm not going to revenge kill my opponent. I'm just going to shoot them a lot early and hope it's good enough.
Yes, and so, because I know he's going to attempt this, my core team is, 1, a lot of my tankier robots, 2, contains the Goth, which can make everything else tankier and make him have to roll more dice with Stell for the same effect.
See, Ab's pretty
and
tanky, Go's pretty
contains
tanky.
all of my movement robots to try and get me to the points quicker.
This is true.
Because I want to rack up more points than he can deal with by killing my guys.
So yeah, where Jesse can hit everything on the board, Zach is starting his team off with a bunch of guys that have a buttload of HP. And Poppet. You should just put Poppet on the rings, so you bring her in afterwards, after you kill Stell.
You know, that's not an awful idea. That's not an awful
There's nothing
idea.
that says you have to start with your commander.
No, you're not
Don't
wrong.
do this to you. You're gonna get T1 Stelled.
I feel like there's a lot of strategizing going on, and I don't appreciate it, given that we had like 20 minutes to plan our teams before this.
All right, so I know just Kettle has replaced his commander's
So
bomber
Kettle has
robot
swapped
with.
2 robots after we spent 20 minutes planning what we were going to do.
All right.
In the span of the first 2 minutes.
Excuse me,
Solid.
sir. I do not recall ever saying my team picks were set in stone.
Oh, and also I changed the board up a little bit. Aside from the fact they have these teal honeycombs on there, I put the starting zones in new places. Are we experiencing more technical difficulties?
No, be in the mode where we can see comments.
Oh, lol.
Pop it and the kid brother unlock it.
Pop it and lock it. Oh! Oh!
Thank you. You've given us an idea for commander for a future set.
I'm so happy. You have no idea. That's going to be the L commander.
We already have an L commander.
Wow.
Okay, anyway, so...
Anyway.
It'll be the E-Jet commander.
E-Jet and lock it. But, alright, go... Alright, so start your dudes.
Yes, let me start by placing my dudes.
Let's place in the
Oh,
dudes.
right, my backup is also the Sal. 1, because I can bring that in later for combined purposes. And
Poppet's
2,
little brother.
because I don't think I'm going to need that much healing early on.
It's also kind of fragile.
Bit fragile.
Oh yeah, he's gonna also everything on Kettle's board is gonna get shot at with lasers from Stell.
You don't know that.
Lasers.
What if I'm not even going to shoot my laser?
Maybe you should pocket Stell for later in the game.
That's terrible, because then she comes in a very exposed position.
I don't know, man.
What
He is
defensible
not
position is there for me to
wrong.
respawn at? Please explain.
All right, so let's see. Kettle has placed his robots right here in the new tiny start zone, which I find to be better. And now we go in and zoom in on Jesse in 60 frames a second. And also, look at these new rocks that I put in.
We're streaming at 30 FPS, not 60.
Oh well.
We could stream at 26.
We're
cinematic.
we're strategizing around at the speed of sound.
I don't know, what's the FPS they shot the Hobbit movies in?
Oh no.
Because that made me sick when I first started.
Yeah.
60.
No, that wasn't 60. The
I'm
Hobbit
almost
movies were
positive
higher
it
than
was
60.
How did Peter
Was it?
Jackson make
No,
that?
60
big?
FPS doesn't make me sick.
Well, it might on a cinema screen.
It is.
Nah.
It was like 60 FPS because like film's
No, it was
supposed to
something
go at
higher than
24.
60, I think.
It was really
I thought
dumb.
film was 26. Maybe I'm just wrong.
All right, so Jesse has made a little ring with
I'm
his dudes.
thinking about it. I might.
Also, we have
swap
we have the wrong arc piece
Yeah, we're
in
gonna swap
this
some
in the
stuff.
T-Sim.
Yeah, that's fine.
I stare intently at Kettle.
With the gun off.
So yeah, Einer is not in this
Utilizing
game. It's actually just the
combat
piece for this guy right here.
The Arc 100.
Roughly the same anyway.
Looks
No, you must choose which commander you want to use for this game.
both.
Whichever one you don't pick, you are locked from.
If anybody likes the sand that we're using, please go to emilyhancock.com and give her 30 cents in her donation bin.
Speaking of sand, Jesse's team has the Arc 3000 as a combine,
Does he?
which means someone might get pocket sanded this
Oh
game.
yeah.
Jamming
He's
chaff.
got that jamming chaff.
Alright,
Chaff is my
Which
favorite
will make
word.
people more likely to roll ones,
so
or the
I
equivalent of ones.
have positioned my robots.
Which means we get to zoom in on
Alright.
Poppet's face more.
So you can go ahead and start.
Do I? Okay, let's.
Breathtaking rocks.
I have
So yeah, I hope
16
you had a Merry Christmas.
starting energy.
Oh, 16 you say.
Well, both my S types are sidelined.
Oh,
Double G type plus an
look
E
at
type.
this. Look at this minuscule amount of energy.
I mean, it's only 2 less than I'm starting with.
It's true.
Which is pretty weird for a Stell team, honestly.
Well, I do have a G type.
So there's like all sorts of like there's that interesting extra strategy where Kettle is starting with lower energy, but he'll get a huge influx of it later when his S-types come in.
Assuming I destroy any of his
Salve or
robots.
SSM. Maybe Jesse's strategy is to not destroy any of Kettle's robots.
What if my strategy is to be a pure pacifist?
That's also a valid strategy in this game.
Stick with this
what if my plan is to combine immediately into the Snow 6000?
Just waddle up and stand there because you can't do anything about it.
So real quick, so how I'm actually going to start this turn, I'm going to use the Goff's defense shell.
Okay, so
I'm
he's
going to
using
spend 3 energy, and I'm looking for 1s or higher on these dice, people.
Yep. At a 100% accuracy, Goff can increase the defense power of all robots around him, but not himself.
It's worth noting that if I used Pocket Sand on the Goff, it would no longer have 100% accuracy.
That's true. He could reduce the accuracy.
Now then, I will go. 1, 3, 4.
Abs moving up.
The abs moving on up to the east side. So let's zoom in on Kettle's field here. And we got some crazy moving going on. Moving his evasive and his offensive robot up. If only we had Braun to cast these matches. We should get Braun to shoutcast. Holy crap.
That would be pretty good.
We're going to send him a text right now.
We need him for shoutcasting Wednesday nights forever.
It is your move.
All
my guys have a +1
I am starting with 18 energy because my Gon is off the board thanks to combat drop.
Oh, yeah.
Do you mean Gombat drop?
Gombat drop.
I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and start.
So we do streams every Wednesday now.
The arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts me to 13 energy. Then I will
fire a Stell laser. Roll an 8 damage Stell laser. Try and one-shot my Goff. Let's go.
I will move the snow 2 space.
Dump all your energy into Stell's laser. Come on. YOLO.
I will move Ika.
He's making a mad dash for that top left point, everybody. He's going to move that laser guy on top of the point.
Then I will use the Ika's
Here it is.
Beam Tentacle.
Ika Beam Tentacle.
I need to roll no ones. I have 5 energy.
Should have dumped all that energy into Stell's laser.
Why would I do?
Why wouldn't you?
I'm going to target my snow.
Yep, so he is using... Oh.
We got a success.
We got it.
So I can move the snow up to 3 additional spaces.
3.
That does not look like you're putting Stell onto a control point.
And then I'm going to move Stell.
He's moving up 2 spaces. Oh my god!
2 spaces.
The absolute madman.
And then I'm gonna.
Okay.
Alright, so after turn 1, we've seen some amazing positioning. Jesse going with a very weird aggro play with his laser robot, getting it over there in that corner point.
I mean, you say aggro. I say
intelligent.
Listen, the goal
this that is approximately 10 tabletop sim units of measurement away from that point. Yeah. Can Snow make it?
Listen, the point wasn't to get Snow to make it. The point was to get Snow line of sight.
All right, what's Kettle doing over here? Oh, he's bunching up all of his guys together over here.
Which is fine because I have nothing that hits in radius.
It looks like I can draw. So it looks like
you shouldn't, but you can.
So it looks like Kettle is going to use this defense shell on the surrounding robots. Am I correct?
Yes. I'm going to use defense shell on my surrounding robots.
Absolutely. That's defense shell.
Okay, why am I wasting all these good rolls on the perfect accuracy attack?
Haha, this is my strategy.
All of his defense is buffed at a 100% chance.
So hard that they fail.
Okay.
All right. Oh, it looks like after just on the first turn, or on by the end of his second turn, Kettle has a robot standing on one of these control points, which means he gains a point at the start of his turn if that guy is still standing there.
And I have nobody.
Yeah, and he has nobody on the same point.
Your go.
Alright.
Alright, so Kettle is moving up and to the right. Kettle is all but ignoring the bottom right control point.
As far as you know.
As far as we know. I hope Jesse just never kills any of Kettle's robots, and therefore he never gets any of his good offensive
robots. So we have another
robots.
person who is attached to Tentacle Bot.
I feel attached to Tentacle Bot from my demo. Oh, yeah!
Alright, so then I'm going to go ahead.
3-2. When did you demo again? I'm trying to figure out if it was before or after we introduced the other Tentacle Bot, because now there are two.
Wasn't it PAX this year?
Probably. If it was PAX this year, we didn't have Tentacle Bot number 2. If it was Fig, we had Tentacle Bot number 2, I think.
Alright, so we're going to move the R.
We had Tentacle Bot 2 by Fig, yeah.
Wait, maybe we totally did, yeah. Oh, PAX 2015, yeah, so we put more tentacles in the game since the last time you played.
There are, in fact, 2 Tentacle Bots in this game.
Oh, PAX 2015, okay.
Yeah, that's...
One of them has really cool art by Maung Tuta, and the other one's the art that I drew like 5 years ago.
Also, Tentacle Bot's changed since then.
Oh, yeah.
Because now it has a control ability type rather than pushing and pulling.
Yeah, Tentacle Bots can now just target a guy.
No, it was 2016. So yeah, you can play with the current edition.
Ah, good. Yeah!
Okay. So I...
Alright, what are you doing over here, dude?
To utilize Stell's laser.
Yes, you are.
Targeting the L400, which I have line of sight on.
So you do. I just drew a really bad line.
You know,
but
that
that's totally
you
the
know
line.
that there's a line tool, right?
I totally am using the line. No, I'm using the pen tool, whatever. I guess I'm using pixel paint.
Look at this beautiful line of sight.
God, we are professionals.
Yeah, that's definitely line of sight right there, especially right through the rock.
Do not try this at home. We are professionals.
Stell's laser is actually a noodle.
Like a sine wave.
Yeah,
it goes in and out and in and out, and that lets it get around terrain.
It's true.
But if you position your robot within the curve, then... So you have to do math every time you fire Stell's laser based on the amount of energy you're putting into it, which determines the curve of the sine wave. So then
I don't want to play sine X on Stell's laser. This is the worst game.
Range sine X.
So in any case, I have.
You have what, Jesse?
I have line of sight.
He has line of sight. All right, he's gonna fire his laser.
I'm gonna fire my laser.
He's charging his laser, everybody.
I'm gonna spend 3 energy.
3 energy into it, and he has to get all 3 of those 3 or above to deal 3 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah, defense.
Oh, because defense buff.
Fine, I failed anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, that one that was going to be a 2 rolled over to a 3, so you almost succeeded.
Yeah, but then there was also a 2. So then I am going to move the snow 1 space.
Oh, right. So the reason I didn't bother using the Go to launch that ab further is his team is, for the most part, fairly slow. Really. I don't really have to worry about trying to...
The real question is, how do I delete this line?
There's an option in the vector paint tool to erase all vectors.
See that button that looks like an eraser? That says erase line?
Alternatively, you can just hit the trash bucket, which will erase all lines.
Draw trash bucket. Oh, erase all vector lines.
Breeze.
Okay.
All right.
So, Breeze, you are familiar with products such as Paint and Photoshop, right?
I have no idea how to use Photoshop. I've been using it for 10 years. I don't even know how to use it.
So I'm going to use...
to be honest.
Targeting...
Well, do you want me to add a lens flare?
200.
Yep. Oh, wait. So it goes to... Oh, so here's the play. So to
3 energy.
Successfully
if I get
chicken block...
then I will be able to walk the ab anywhere I want.
There it is.
We got it.
So
I'm going to walk the ab back 1, 2, 3 spaces.
There it is. So now Kettle does not get a point at the start of his turn.
At the end of my turn...
At the end of your turn, what?
I'm going to use combat drop.
Oh, sweet.
And
Is it gonna
Oh,
come
you
in?
mean Gombat drop?
And I'm gonna drop the Ganon over on this point.
I
Oh,
refuse
there
to
it
acknowledge
is.
it until you call it Gombat drop.
That's a shame.
So
It
yeah,
is.
Jesse brought in his robot from space, and he dropped it right on this point. And I don't think Kettle can do anything about that. So that robot's going to farm points from him for the next few turns.
I can move the Ica over there and just keep shoving it off.
That's true.
It'll take a while.
Jesse will have obtained a total of 1 point by then.
At least, yeah.
All right, so is that all you got?
That was the end of my turn because my combat drop happened.
It's true.
Well, I am then back to 16 energy.
He is.
Also, I produce more energy next turn.
That you do. So I will spend 3 energy to give a defense buff to my Go and my L. I'm going to roll these dice because I somehow enjoy rolling out all my 6s.
Solid.
Damn, those are good rolls right there.
Oh, snap.
Quality. 10 out of 10.
Oh, is that just for your needs
That is
ones?
for the golf shield,
Yeah,
yes.
this is
See,
the
by
best.
the time you actually need to roll dice, you're just gonna be rolling
Yep.
ones all day.
That's the plan. Then I'll have you know that Kettle would have succeeded every Stell laser if he had been firing Stell lasers with those dice.
So this is gonna be really funny because Kettle's gonna keep putting his robot on these control points, and Jesse is going to keep scooting him off. Just blue.
the Ica, the power of the Ica should not be underestimated.
See, Ica is a very powerful robot, specifically in this format. That's kind of like what we want to do with Aegis. We want to, if a robot's not useful in a main format, it can be useful in other game modes, like Combine Rondo, which will.
Does not exist.
Which
Do
does
not listen to
exist
him.
and has never existed.
Gonna
and
do
will
Combine
never
Rondo
exist.
one of these days. It'll be really funny.
I do not know what he's talking about.
That's
You,
not
Jesse?
a thing. All right. So what are you doing with your L? I see that it's on the point. Is it merely contesting me, or is it going to try and do?
Well, I just spent 2 energy.
So
So
you're gonna roll some dice.
So.
Here comes the double one. Oh,
2
nice.
damage.
All right.
All
So
right.
the arc takes 2 damage.
Oh, we got some combat going on here on a contested zone, no less.
All right. So the arc takes dose.
You can just use the red dice or something
Goes
to
to 2.
represent your
I'm
So,
going
move.
to use the purple dice.
Just
Thank
to
you.
spite me? Okay, wow.
No, because I like the purple dice and they were closest.
The Ica is going to slowly begin its
It's
super
March.
secret mission.
The super secret, very obvious mission. Your 5-year plan. All right. So, is it my turn?
Yeah?
All right. So at the start of my turn, I gain a point because I have gotten an uncontested control point.
Oh, and if it wasn't clear what these things were on the edges of the board, they're things to track your points.
Whoa.
I know, it's mind-blowing.
Boom, got him.
We are professionals and we plan this ahead of time.
It's true.
Next up, I'm gonna move the Ica 1 space. So I have 18 energy left. I'm gonna use the Ica's ability to move the AB 200. I need no ones.
We're in for a quality game here, folks.
We got a 1. That's a shame.
Oh no.
The
Behold
movement
my
is-
absolute
The game
power.
state moves forward.
It's fine.
Now I get points, Jesse.
Not necessarily.
Look at me.
You can't.
I'm the
prove that.
captain now.
You can't prove that. Then I'm going to use the Snow 400, and I'm going to utilize its healing laser targeting my Arc 150, which is going to cost me 5 energy. I rolled a single 1. I'm going to use reroll, which cost me 1 more energy. I rolled another 1. All right, this turn's going great.
So what we all thought is that I was rolling out my good rolls when I was rolling the golf shield, but I was really doing was rolling out Jesse's good rolls.
So you have a defense shell on all of your robots.
The L has a defense
except
shell
for-
and melee evade.
Okay.
The Ica and Ab do not have defense buffs.
I
I feel like the Ab can take a hit.
going.
So this Ab is very interesting for this game mode because it is a completely melee bot. But
It's
what
actually-
it can do is it can punch people that are on the point and then shove them off.
This is true. So yeah, actually this AB is pretty much almost tailor-made for point control because he just sumo wrestles guys outside of it while killing them too. So he's just like, my point. And it's great because the...
Jesse appears to be conceding the point to my L.
Oh, look at Jesse.
I'm going to spend 6 energy to move and 5 energy to combine.
Oh.
I'm going to combine the arc.
You're getting rid of your Ica, really?
With the Ica.
I don't know about that, man. I'm just the commentator. But
I don't know, man.
I don't think that's... I don't...
To gain a point for combining?
You are merely the disembodied voice of Breeze.
He will gain a point for combining.
He will. But you want to know what happens if I kill that combined robot?
And now he's using ninjas. So if you kill a combined robot in this game, you get a point for each letter. So he would get 2 points, plus a letter for killing, plus a point for killing a combined robot. So if he kills a level 2 robot, he'll get 3 points. If he kills a level 3 robot, he'll get 4 points.
Then,
so it's kind of a risk-reward thing, just like combining in the normal game mode.
Going to...
And then if you kill a level 4 or level 5 robot, you actually get
2 extra points?
2 extra points.
Yeah.
I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces.
Wow.
To disable the L400 on the next turn.
Okay, I take everything. I take everything back that I just said. That was pretty good.
Then I'm gonna move Stell space.
My turn.
Yep. So what Jesse just did there is he ran his robot off the point back to its mom. He combined, and then with the robot's combine ability, it allowed him to move for free.
Gain a point.
Back onto the same space.
Gain a point. And then also stop my opponent from using offensive actions for the turn.
Yep. So yeah, he ran away, became a ninja, came back, and disabled the robot.
The Go is going to launch the Goff towards the L.
It's like that kid you made fun of in school.
So I'm going to spend 3 energy and hydraulic head ram my defense hamster towards my flying jet.
All right.
Oh, did not mean to roll that.
Grab
these 3.
Bring some dice over.
And I am looking for every 3 or higher. I get to move this thing.
2 spaces.
Oh yeah.
2 successes. So that's 4 spaces.
Sweet.
3 and 4.
Yep.
So I'm going to move this up an extra space.
Mm-hmm.
Spend 1, 2, and 3 to defense buff my L.
You'll also be defense buffing my.
Oh, that is a radius too.
Just for the record, I don't think it matters because you're not planning on attacking me in the next turn. But
doesn't matter. No.
I just want you to be aware.
I'm going to defense buff my L.
Okay.
I want him there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4. The Ica is going to keep advancing on its top secret mission.
Top secret.
And the L. And 2.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
And then the ab is going to go to the center of the point and say, "Come at me, bro."
All right, solid.
Because I have the energy to spare and nothing else to spend.
Probably not gonna come at him, bro. All right.
Come at the ab.
All right, so let's see. Let's look at the mid game update. We're about 3 turns in now.
So I have 19, or I don't have 19.
Yes, I am launching the Goth.
9, 14. I have 15 energy.
Yep.
So I have forfeited some energy production.
You do gain a point from gone.
I gain a point from gone.
Yep.
Then
there's a point right there.
I'm going to move the snow 2 spaces.
Yep, there it is.
I'm going to utilize its accuracy boosting laser, targeting the arc.
This is my shocked face.
I mean, if you'd been planning for it, you wouldn't have moved your L, because then you would have gotten the buff. So I'm going to roll these
Except
dice.
you don't know why I moved my L.
I don't care why you moved your L. Boom. We're going to roll that again. All right, we got it.
All right, what'd you do?
Cost me 6 energy. I boosted the accuracy of my arc by 2.
Oh.
Which means that all of its attacks hit.
Except
I
have melee evade. 1.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because my attacks hit on 2s or better, and I have an accuracy booster
Well,
2. So I can target anything I want.
What you targeting?
I'm gonna move the arc 1 space. And target
He moves over
Goth.
here. He's gonna use.
I'm gonna.
What did the Goth ever do to you?
2 energy.
Why are you targeting the guy that can't kill you?
I'm gonna spend.
Excuse me. He has guns.
He does have guns.
How dare you
I'm gonna
mock the
spend 2
defense
energy
hamster?
in
Defense
order
hamster.
to utilize my offensive action, which will succeed, and it will do 4 damage because crit.
Oh. Oh, so
Yep.
yeah, Goff has 6 health, right?
Correct.
So now it's down to 2
And then I'm going to spend 2 more energy
to
I'm
accuracy
going to utilize
debuff.
Jamming Chaff, targeting the L400, who does not have ranged evade,
Pocket sand.
which means that I will, on each success, decrease its accuracy. Or no, on all successes, I'll decrease its accuracy by 2, right? That's a printing error.
Yeah, it's totally a printing error.
So its accuracy is decreased by 2.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I have 2 energy remaining.
This is pretty cool.
And so I am going to use the Gon's energy. No, I'm going to fire Stell's laser at the L4X equals 2.
Okay.
I'm having so much fun with this vector tool. We should use it more
roll
often.
2 dice.
Get it. You can make it the color of Jesse's
going to succeed,
moves.
which will do 1 damage to the L400.
Yes, it will. Okay.
Yeah.
And none of these dice are set to 3, so I have
Jesse has officially abandoned his strategy of not killing his opponent's robots.
Also, where did your other robot end up? Did I take the piece? Oh, I must have taken a piece. I apologize.
Oh, hey, that's
Let's
funny.
put that back.
Excuse me.
Jesse combat drops in Kettle's robot.
Apologies. When I picked up my dice, I accidentally grabbed a piece.
Fair. So, is it my turn?
Yep.
Yeah. Let
Well,
me see if I can get that to hang out better. All right.
Now that is the start of my turn. Go back to 16.
Yep.
And you gain a point.
I gain a point, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Alright, destroy all vector lines. I'm going to change my color to red now. And now I can track all of Kettle's moves.
Dieka is going to move up too.
Is he really?
Yes.
Oh. Where did you move him from?
I
right
would
here?
say
Alright.
that combining in this game
No,
mode
I moved him from...
is... Combining in this game mode has a lot of potential upside. The point that you gain is sort of mitigated by the extra point that your opponent gains if they destroy your combined robot. So it can be really powerful if you can keep your robot alive. Even if it's destroyed, I think it's less impactful than losing a high-level robot in a regular game.
Yep.
Mostly because you have extra robots to bring in.
I
So
will
if I
spend
lose the arc, I can
one
do a
and
bunch of
attempt to
other
use
stuff.
the Ika Shove Tentacle, which is a light attack that only costs 1, to gently nudge the Gon off the
Okay.
Here's me drawing a tentacle from the Ika to the Gon.
And that will succeed.
All right.
The Gon gets moved there.
Snap.
That's fine.
It totally did it, and then it moved Gon from there to there.
Now then,
That's acceptable to me.
Goff will move onto this point.
Okay.
Goff moved, and I'm going to draw a little
And then
arrow.
we'll use defense buff to boost my defense.
No, it's going to use hard rifles to
Oh.
try and shoot you.
Okay.
Oh, I need 5s or better,
1
yeah?
energy.
5 or better. Oh, here it is. 2!
That is a 2.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ninjas.
Well, now the L go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh. But your accuracy is still janked.
It is.
But all I need is 1/6 to kill Stell.
Oh, that's
also true.
that's a solid thing. So
So I'll
now,
spend 2.
Now for each 6, you do 2 damage.
I'm rolling 2 dice. I'm hoping for 1/6.
Kettle's bomb can hit everything.
That is not.
Yeah.
From
But it was
there.
worth a shot.
Boom. Except he totally missed.
No.
Please tell me if everyone's enjoying my art. It's pretty cool because now you can visualize the bomb radius.
This is what happened in the turn.
And now the go will move up this way.
Okay.
And now it is
Oh
Jesse's
no!
turn.
Where did it move from?
We're going to
I'll just say it moved from here.
gain back some energy.
1 space further back.
Yeah.
We're
Okay, there
going
we
to
go.
start things off.
Okay.
All right. So that's what Kettle did during his turn. He moved guys and he tried to blow up bombs. So now I will transfer back over to Jesse.
Excuse me, sir. The bombs blew up. They just did not hit their intended target.
I'm going to move this
Ah,
snow
yes.
off.
The important thing with Poppet's team, the bombs always explode.
All right. So.
Also, I rolled a 1. Did you zoom in on Poppet's face?
Oh, get out of here.
Alright, so I'm going to use my accuracy boosting laser.
If you
Alright.
do not zoom in on
Targeting
Poppet's
the
face,
arc.
the 1 does not count.
Accuracy
I
boosting
think that's how
laser.
this works, because I
Totally
got a
how it
lot
works.
of successes. I'm going to reroll that 1.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
got
wish
the
you wouldn't.
success. Got the accuracy boost.
All right.
Okay.
So Ninja Guy is good now.
Are you going to
Ninja Guy's
just murder my
insane.
Goff?
I'm gonna start off by accuracy debuffing your go. Actually,
That's strong.
That's
so
fair.
Go is accuracy debuff.
Whoa.
Surprise.
You mean my
it's a good
1-5
thing I
up
did
needs
it.
to be a 1-6 up now?
Yeah. Also, your push needs to be 4 ups.
What do you mean?
5
ups?
Totally
Oh,
5
sorry,
ups.
5 ups.
Oh, that's
Even
great.
better. Yeah, so that's fine.
I love this.
3 dice, I can get a 5 or higher with that.
Nah.
Then I'm gonna move the art.
I mean, what? 3 dice, 33% chance. 3 times 33 is 99. So I have a 99% chance, right? That's how math works.
3 times 33 is 99? Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
12.
I have a 99% chance of shoving you
I'm gonna
off.
attack the god.
I'm shocked.
The
Appalled?
god's gonna take 3 damage.
The Goth is dead.
I think that's it. I gain a point!
Yes, you do.
Gain a point.
God is going to move a space.
Oh, snap.
And then Stell
Jesse gained a
is gonna
point.
spend 3 energy.
You just move him back onto the thing?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
The Gon is going to spend 3 energy, or not the Gon, the Stell is going to spend 3 energy targeting the L.
What?
Roll 3 dice.
Whoa.
He's amazing.
Woo!
Okay.
3 damage.
What'd you just do?
The L is
Oh!
A
Oh!
lot of damage.
Oh!
And
Comebacks
destroyed another robot.
Comebacks for Jesse.
There isn't really
Quote-unquote
anything for him to
comebacks.
come back
I
from.
was leading this game. Thank you.
Yeah, what's this whole comeback talk?
This is pretty cool. I like
And
this.
So that is going to do it for me because I'm out of energy.
Cool.
But I feel like I've gained some points here.
Launch
and
the Goths.
That's really what matters.
Alright, so sweet deal.
Okay, well, so, what exactly are the rules for things coming in on spawn points? Since
So-
this now is
so-
happening.
So first you total up your energy. Are you producing less than 5 energy at the
I
start
am
of your turn?
not. I am-
Alright, so I gain no points. So you have added all of your energy to start. So you have
I have 11 energy.
Now you can place as many robots as are missing. So
This-
you have 3 levels of robots on your team active right now, so you can put 2 more level 1 robots into play.
Is it one per turn, or can you do multiple?
You can do multiple.
Alright. If he
And
chooses.
You can play. Yeah, you could choose to leave some back if you wanted to, and you can place them on any of the green respawn points.
Yep.
Then after that, they add their energy to your pool, and you can then use them in that turn.
So, I think I will place the sim back here.
Oh,
Okay.
good. So Kettle has placed his rocket robot here, and he can shoot this many spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I
5,
will place
6,
Poppet
7, 8,
here.
9, 10.
It's worth noting that it does have a minimum range of 4,
That's actually true.
Which is why I did not place it behind the snow.
where it would not be able to shoot it. That would be the perfect positioning. Then I can accuracy boost you. What are you talking about?
Ah, you
The
got a point.
combos.
You got a point.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So, this then adds 8 more energy to my pool. So I actually have 19 energy.
Oh, snap.
I'm not used to
son.
working with more than 16. 13 if you count the fact that a defense buff.
So now, even though Kettle had a dude that died, he brought in a dude that gave him even more energy, and now
also
you
gained
bounce back.
You also gained a point at the start of your turn
I did.
because the bottom point is still uncontested.
Yeah.
So,
Or the top point for us in not Australia.
Sorry, excuse me. I'm playing from my perspective and describing the board as
From
ice.
my perspective, the
Ica
Jedi are
is
evil.
going to move on to this point. Then I'm going to spend 1 energy to attempt to use my light shove to gently nudge the gun off of it.
Oh my God.
Alright. Solid.
The gun has been gently nudged.
Excellent. Please gently nudge the gun.
This
Just
is,
shoot.
This is
Get out.
silly.
Go play outside.
Why don't you just walk it to somewhere that's not a... You could have walked it to the center, and then you would have to do something more than gently nudge it.
Yeah, but I needed to spend my energy exactly last turn in order to destroy the owl.
This is true.
So, Breeze has an excellent point. I could have just walked the Ica to the center, but I need that 1 extra energy for. So,
Alright.
Poppet's going to move off here.
Okay.
So, yep, Kettle has a new robot. His commander, he came in on here.
Actually,
Well, this circle where Kettle's new robots came in. Whoop-a-bum.
Poppet will move off the command point in this direction.
Ah.
Oh.
So I am not forced to target the Gon with my
Making
missiles.
me erase my vector lines.
Excellent.
Also to make Breeze erase his vector lines.
I mean, that should be the goal of every strategy, right? Alright,
Okay.
now what?
For a second there, I thought you were drawing a heart around Poppet.
You've moved the L off of its spawn point.
Poppet is love.
Well,
Poppet is love.
Poppet is now going to missile the Stell.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
You're going to need 5s or better for that.
We got a cat fight.
Wow.
No 5s!
You roll 3 5s, I roll none.
Stell lives to see another day.
Wait, how is that?
What do you mean, how's that?
Wait, which attack did you just use?
The rocket.
The 2 5s up.
Oh. You should have played it safe. This was hubris.
It's a light attack. I can use that second one if I want.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Which will do 1 point of damage. It's definitely worth using the rockets first in this situation because he could have eliminated Stell right there.
It's true.
Which would save him 3 energy.
So anyway, yeah.
The Sim is going to attempt to rocket barrage the Arc.
Okay.
The Sim.
So I am going to need more dice.
So did you take that 1 point of damage?
I haven't done it yet.
He hasn't
Oh.
spent any
That's
energy.
3 energy, Breeze. What if I want to spend it on something else?
Well, you can't go back to Poppet, can you? Make your
No.
Commit to your decisions,
You do
Kettle.
have to make the decision.
Okay, fine. I
Sure.
spend the 3 energy.
Alright,
there it is.
Here it comes. I wonder if it succeeded. Good thing it hits on once. Stell will take on damage.
Yeah, Stell takes 1 damage. Now for the Sim attack on the Arc.
There it is. Okay, so rockets.
Sure. 1 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage.
Oh my god, we should totally have a little soundboard of Gundam sounds that we play. Like 100%.
And now.
We could.
And now.
With your remaining 3 energy.
My remaining 3 energy.
Did you hit?
He did hit for 1 damage.
1 damage. Uno damage.
I will go.
Maybe I went
With
overboard.
my go.
Maybe I went overboard putting push robots onto this tabletop demo because everyone will just be sumoing each other off.
That sounds perfectly fine to me. I will go 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Yep.
No points for Jesse.
No points for Jesse. And you have no more energy to try to do a thing?
Correct.
Alright.
So, what's really interesting on point control matches is if you were playing an energy drain team like Rios. Because then their robots aren't dead to, like, be respawned in.
You can just murder.
Yeah.
You can just end the game by grinding, I guess.
So Rios' team is actually really interesting for point control.
So now.
You're having fun with these, aren't you, Breeze?
Quote unquote interesting.
Hey, I have fun when we use the energy burn teams.
It's all in life. It's all in life.
I'm going to start things off.
You
By not gaining a point.
You didn't get a point.
by
Oh.
using
Using the arc.
You're not going to use the snow on the Arc first? Whoa.
Good.
Could. Wow.
I don't think I will.
Fair enough.
I'm going to start with the good old-fashioned pocket sand.
Poppet sand?
Poppet
It's
sand?
going to succeed.
Oh, so did they do the
he
thing?
Goes accuracy.
No.
This right here is what Go sees. So
Then I'm going to utilize my lightning arc blade. I'm going to.
Oh, he's
dice again.
following up with the sword.
Oh, God.
Those are 2 1s. Can you
Double
please
one.
show a picture of Poppet's
That's right.
face?
That's pretty impressive. Here
That's
is.
Can you please show a picture of Poppet's
I
face?
need to scroll over and find her. Oh, there she is. Wow, that's zoomed in. Dun dun dun. Okay.
There we go. All is right with this world.
Then I am going to move
100% agree. Poppet is best waifu.
the Dawn to space.
Excuse me, sir. I need to insist that I gently nudge you off of here again.
I'm going to.
Is Jesse just like continuously trolls
I'm going to
the bottom
use
right point?
Stell's laser targeting the L.
Excuse me, he went here legitimately. I think
X.
I'm the one who's trolling the bottom point.
X equals 4.
Oh.
Okay.
Why? What are you doing?
That will fail.
Failing twice.
He rolled 2 1s. Can you please zoom in on
Excuse
Poppet's
me,
face?
that was 2 1s on 4 dice. That was not
That was not a.
unreasonable.
Alright.
Then I'm going to use my healing laser targeting the arc.
And then, okay. Things are not looking good for Senior Jesse.
No, they are not, because I rolled another 2 ones.
That is another 2 1s. Can you please zoom in on Poppet's face?
I am done with my turn.
Womp.
Go ahead.
So I am back to 19 energy.
Alright, going up to 19 over
Gain
yonder.
1 point.
I will
Jesse
gain 1
is
point indeed.
wandering over yonder. He gains a point because his dude is over on a thing. Because point control. If anybody has a better name for the format than point control, we're also now actively taking suggestions.
Of the game is to control points.
The SSM is going to
more
Rocket Barrage.
Literalist flavor.
Is going to attempt to Rocket Barrage the Arc.
Why isn't Tezzeret's name Metal User?
That'd be ridiculous. That is 2 points of damage to the Arc.
Alright, Arc takes 2.
Oh. Let me erase these blue vector lines since it's no longer what's his face's turn. How'd you just damage the Arc? Missiles?
Missiles.
Oh snap.
The missiles.
Missiles. King of the it should be King of the Hill, honestly. Holy shit, that's Wasabi.
Yeah,
Yo, what up, son?
So
but there's 3 hills. How can you be king when there are 3?
How are things on the website that shouldn't be named? It's also totally just a King of the Hill variant. But it doesn't have anything to do with propane, so I don't know if we can legally
I will
call
now
it King of the Hill.
spend 3 to deal 1 damage to Poppet. Sorry, 1 damage to Stell. Just through AoE. And then I will, since that was a light attack, I will now spend another 2 to shoot missiles at the snow.
You'll also gain a point.
I will gain a point, yes.
Missiles at the snow. Oh.
And that will be 2 damage to the snow.
Snow takes 2.
Alright.
Alright, the snow has 3.
Leaving him at 1.
Yeah.
That is a thing. Well, I'm not done yet. Now we're going to have the Ica grab tentacle attempt to slightly less gently nudge the Gon off the center of that corner.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're definitely doing some stuff with the game. It's still been
okay. That is 2 1s. Please zoom in on Poppet's face.
Oh my god.
10 out of 10.
So
no more fucking nonsense for a turn.
All right.
We're gonna have a contested point for no energy.
The Go is going to attempt to roll a 6 and shoot the Arc out of spite.
That's gonna be weird if it works.
Oh, how much HP does the Arc have left?
1.
Oh.
My 6 is lethal here.
Here it goes.
Oh!
Yeah, there's that pocket sand coming in.
Oh, if it wasn't pocket sanded, that would have been amazing.
The gym in chat.
Alright, sweet deal.
I like how it hovered on the 6 for a second before landing on 5.
But yeah, so we're still definitely iterating on some parts of the game. This isn't anything new, this variant.
Yeah, we were actually testing this as far back as last November?
Yeah, like we're totally this variant's been in the pocket, but we just like never play with it.
In the pocket sand.
We don't play with it at events.
So to start my turn.
Excuse me, I did not say I end my turn.
Oh, just kidding.
I end my turn.
Alright, sick.
And like we're still
start my turn, I have 11 energy, so my opponent doesn't gain points. I have lost a robot, which means that I can place a robot.
And yeah, so we're and Jesse's placing his get, the awesome Mongdron get, and it comes in right there. So you know what you should do? You should have placed it over near his start zone and then moved it over a space and pulled his go off of the point.
No, this plan's better.
Okay, sure.
He's going to combine.
I'm gonna start.
Better strategist.
I'm gonna start by adding my 3 extra energy to my pool.
But we're definitely using the tabletop sim to our advantage.
I'm gonna spend 5.
And playing with like board sizes and graphics and stuff.
And I'm gonna utilize my healing laser targeting Arc.
You're going to attempt to use your healing laser?
Well, I'm going to use it. Whether it works, that's another question. But
works.
it did work. So the Arc is healed by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Arc.
Oh, hey, he's healed. Sweet.
Going to utilize its.
Chef.
Yeah.
Heals.
Ooh.
Which is going.
That is 2 more 1s. Can we please zoom in?
I'm writing with the vector line tool.
Then I'm going to use the lightning arc blade.
Alright, so now
targeting Go.
He's gonna smack. Is that
That'll
hit?
succeed and do 3 damage.
All right, so
I have
go just gets
5 energy.
go
which
gets
is
smacked.
exactly what I need to combine.
How much is he getting smacked for?
What are you combining
fruit.
with? Oh, I know what
Three.
you're doing.
Whoa.
So I'm going to combine my G-type and my S-type.
And gain a point.
Gain a point. And I'm going to create the GS Snow.
Yep, and so this robot right here, it's a GS type. Its main attack increases defense, much like the robot that Kettle has been using, but it increases defense from an infinite range away on one guy.
So I'm going to boost the defense of the arc by 2.
Fair.
And that's going to do it for me.
And so a double heal, def plus. It seems like I'm going to write penis, but I'm not.
I'm honestly slightly disappointed.
I'm not.
That D came out like a P. Alright, so...
And that's my turn. I'm out of energy.
Okay. Well.
I nominated Zasabi for User of the Year on the links, because he's my favorite. There's also the bar is set very, very, very low on that website.
And 3. So, Stell is going to attempt to rocket... Sorry, Pop is going to attempt to rocket the Snow Combine.
Okay.
Come on,
Alright,
Poppet
so
Rockets.
Poppet Rockets?
Poppet Rockets deal 2 damage.
2 down.
Oh snap, so Poppet Rockets do the thing.
Poppet Rockets do the thing.
Yes, indeed. Right.
And so...
Actually, wait. And we'll pop it up one more. There we go.
Alright. Cheater. Let's see here. Poppet moved from like there or something.
Poppet was fine there. Doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
It really doesn't matter. This is what I do next one. I'm going to say so. 1, 2.
Oh, are you going to do the thing?
Then I will combine.
Oh snap.
For 4.
They're
1,
combining.
2, 3, and 4.
Doing some got tie stuff right here.
That will combine Poppet and the Go.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to stack the pieces. Oh my god.
Stack the pieces. And guess what?
This is the weekly reminder.
Detonate triggers dealing 2 more damage to your Snow Combine.
Yep.
Yeah. It also deals -2/0 damage.
Now, is Detonate affected by defenses?
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
It says damage.
Things that say damage are effective.
You'd be surprised that this has not come up before.
That's great.
Absolutely has.
Totally has not.
All right,
Absolutely.
so yeah, Big Bomber here comes in. He deals 2 damage to everyone around him, but Ninja has a defense buff because
So
Jesse plays good.
3 energy.
Did that blow up your guy?
It blew up my Snow. Yeah.
Oh.
The rockets landed.
He only has 4 energy. He only has 4
Plan
health.
this. Oh, right. I gained 3 points.
Plus a point for combining.
Plus a point for combining.
Yep. Oh, so yeah, with one fell move, Kettle has moved ahead by a lot. Did you gain your point for Ab this turn?
I also gained a point for Ab this turn.
Oh, snap. Kettle's at 10. Jesse has to do some hardcore catching up. Have you guys ever tried a decombine mode where you start as a fully combined? So, I'm totally... What was that?
Facebook sound effects are coming through.
Oh, okay.
Because Tweedly is messaging me.
Alright, so let's see. So I have a format that I really want to try on stream where you do start with...
Doing anything else?
Yeah, 1 second. Okay.
You start with combined robots, and you can make a team of combined robots based on some point allotment. And you don't decombine, but you can play with the big, stupid, broken guys right off the bat. And we've tried it like once, and I definitely want to try it.
I'm going to attempt to use
again.
the ICA to move you off the point there.
You can wombo combo real hard in the format, so we want to play test it a little bit more. But yeah, I totally want to do like the stupid combined sumo wrestling format.
That is a 1.
And so far, we haven't really done anything with decombining.
I'm going to spend 1 energy and attempt to spike poke you around 1 space with the ICA.
Yeah.
Which will succeed.
Yeah.
There it is.
There.
Sick.
Whoop.
And the Ab is going to be king of his ring up there.
King of the ring. King of the ring.
I think that is my turn, yes.
Alright. I start with greater than 5 energy.
Mm-hmm.
I gain 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm in an uncontested zone.
Mm-hmm.
I am then going to bring in some guy. 2 robots.
Let's see. Oh, Jesse is replacing his dead level 2 robot with some dudes.
I'm going to bring it back.
Will the... There Jesse comes in with an Arlie right here. Perhaps finally maybe doing something about this control point, question mark. And
Which
then
will add an extra 9 energy to the pool, putting me back up to 15.
Yep.
I'm going to kick things off with the
Oh, did you gain your 2 energy from
I
your...
did.
Yeah, sweet deal.
Which put me up to 8 points. I'm going to use the Aeneid's stun attack.
You were going to attempt to use
No, I'm going to use the attack.
You're going to
Which
definitely...
is, the attack is used. Whether it does anything is another question. So I'm going to target the L2000 with a stun grenade.
I'm shocked.
And it's going to succeed.
Yeah.
1 point and stunning the L.
So now
Alright.
so Bommy the Magic Dragon cannot move next turn, which means he cannot contest that point.
Then
Mommy the Magic Dragon.
Bommy the Magic Dragon. Unless Kettle
Alright.
moves over and uses the Ica to do something stupid.
he's going to move a space. That would be difficult considering that I have a gun.
Oh, right. You know, in response to the Inda shooting me, I'm going to attempt to retaliate.
Okay, who are you retaliating on?
Oh, snap.
Well, if I roll 2 5s or higher, this will insta-kill your arc, but it will also kill my L.
Do it.
So I will
do
shoot at the innate.
Okay, I have range of 8.
I will shoot at the arc.
Are you actually?
No, I'll shoot at the innate.
Okay.
Alright, so here it comes.
Come on, death flag for Jesse.
Yeah, so we haven't really ever tried
No
it.
6s. Alright.
Yeah, we
Didn't expect
haven't,
much from that.
we haven't tried any decombining in the game, mostly because it's like, where do the decombine robots come in? Probably in spaces adjacent to the dude that blow up. Well, like there will be guys
it's
that...
more a question of if you've combined up into a robot,
Yeah.
and then you decombine, where's the integrity coming from? Are they back at full? Or
That's
So,
the
Epstein-
main thing, like the division of health, I guess, because it's more fair for 2 half-dead robots to become 1 fully alive robot than 1 half-dead robot to become 2 fully alive robots. But we have like thought up random ideas for specific abilities on specific robots in the
I'm
future
gonna use the arc blades
to blow up
targeting
and become
the
their
L.
pieces.
Alright.
And like the little guys would come in at like 1 HP or something.
That's gonna do 3 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use Jam.
Dude, that
Which is
ninja's
gonna fail.
controlling that point so well.
I have 11 energy remaining,
Mhm.
Alright.
so I'm going to move over
How much HP is his dragon at?
4. 1.
Oh, you should just kill it with
Okay.
Arlie.
Good.
Smart. For once, Jesse may.
Yeah,
It's probably the
That's
better
fair.
play
that's fair.
than like dancing around with the 2 robots that can't kill each
Well,
other.
I was going to use the fact that my robot had no ability to miss, and the fact that the gun was there to redirect all the attacks to gain control of the top point. But you're right.
Bottom point.
Top from the only perspective that matters.
Top bread.
So I'm going to use
Perspective
my
of the viewers, it is
I'm
bottom.
going to use
like
my
drones.
aimed MSV Magnum pistol, and it will succeed for each die that is a 2 or better. It will do 1 point of damage.
Yep.
So I'm going to roll these dice.
Double ones. No.
2 successes.
It does.
Okay,
It does do
the L
damage.
is dead.
So I have destroyed your robot
And he has gained.
and gained 3 points.
Oh, Jesse did a really good job catching up this turn.
And then I'm going to move the gun. And that's going to end my turn.
So now Kettle has to do extra effort to get it off.
I mean, I didn't have anything else
Like
to
one-
do with my
like
energy.
one-
So it is
1%.
now my turn.
You have a robot to bring in.
We've definitely
I
thought
do have a robot to bring in.
Are you producing 5 energy?
I am choosing one.
one of the definitely under an I-type ability. I have thought of in the past of having an entire make of I-class robots devoted to decombining opponent robots in various ways. I don't know how that would work right now.
The
It's
biggest
really
problem with
complex.
that is that it's complex.
Sadly, my only remaining robot is the Cell,
There's also the thought we have
which is not at all useful.
a robot
at
in
this
the
moment.
file who is a combined robot. I think it's a level 3, and it has its combinability.
Two
is that
robots on an uncontested control zone mean 2 points, right?
I have
correct.
18
Well, points equal
energy.
to level.
Yeah, points
Fine.
equal to number of letters. Okay, yeah.
So So we do have a robot in the file. I think it's at level 3, but I don't remember off the top of my head. And its basic ability is that it decombines into whatever level 1s were used to make it. But they're all at 1 integrity and they can't act.
Yeah, you can combine and make them fall apart, and it's kind of like this weird combo reset robot.
We're still testing it.
It's like it's a weird thing.
I am firing the SSM missiles at the Ark.
Okay. No.
Oh, snap.
1. No, 0.
Look
0
You
at
have a
this.
reroll if you wish to spend energy.
Yeah, I'll spend 1 energy to reroll one of those. That is horrible luck, wow.
Woo!
Let me draw a
I
little.
rolled a bunch of double 1s, so this is karma.
Yeah, but you rolled a bunch of double 1s on attacks that also had fairly good accuracy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not good. So, the Ika is going to attempt to spike shove you.
Alright, here it is.
Here comes the move.
Here's the power. Here's the power play. Oh yeah, and Kettle brought
That
this
is
guy
a
in this
1.
turn.
Yeah, I don't think I have a way of winning this now.
Alright.
Totally do.
You are you gonna move your other robots? By which I mean the south. So yeah, you could potentially decombine out and then recombine, but you wouldn't be able to recombine with those 3 robots that turn because they would be treated like they had acted. Is the basic idea behind it.
3.
We've been playing around with it for a bit. It's sort of been in the file for a while.
That's all I can do. Because
Alright.
this team had very few actual damaging.
Yeah, there's
robots.
we have a bunch of cool esoteric robot ideas.
I start my turn. Oh yeah, did you gain your point?
Oh yes, I gained a point.
Alright. So I start my turn
You gain 2 points,
by gaining 2 points.
but you are within 2 of me.
2 of you, so we still have to keep going. So what we're going to do now, I have met the 12, and so now I need to get essentially 1 extra point at the start of one of my turns in order to end the game. So I'm using the die to track how many extra I'm at. So I will.
So I do have H out for victory, and that is if I can roll 4 6s at once using the SSM.
4, 6. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
That is not bad. Yeah.
Is he gonna shoot the ninja?
Well, it's my turn.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna kick things off with the arc. Who's gonna move?
Harley. Oh no, you have an arc, right?
I do have an arc.
It is.
He's gonna move 2 spaces.
And now he's gonna just try to
And I'm
beat
gonna
the healer.
use the lightning arc blade in order to try and get some damage.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Yeah,
That's gonna
that is
succeed.
going to die.
So I.
There's
Still my
so many
energy.
times
So I
where
gain an
that
energy.
arc almost died, but he did that point stuff.
So
The
then
arc almost died, but then he healed it repeatedly.
only once, and then a defense boost.
How much health does the arc have?
3.
Oh, so I have to roll 3 6s next turn.
So then
This is doable, guys.
doable, passable. I'm gonna move the Arlie 4 spaces.
Yep.
I'm going to utilize its aimed MSV Magnum pistol, targeting the Ika. It
I'd rather you did not.
has range evade, but that won't matter because I am aimed.
Yep.
That's going to succeed
and
twice.
you are apparently
doing 2 damage.
incapable of rolling ones.
I mean, I rolled enough earlier.
All right. So,
And I have
Tentacle Man is at 2.
Tentacle Man is at 2, and I have a robot left to move with, and so I'm going to move my Inade up its max movement of 4,
Yep.
putting me to 3 energy and ending my turn.
Okay, so
All right. What
it is-
can
It's
Jesse?
my turn. I am now at 12.
Yep.
The SSM is going to attempt to target the arc. Oh yes, I have.
Yeah, so if the arc is destroyed here, then I won't win on my next turn.
Yep.
If the arc is
I
not
have 13
destroyed,
energy.
Here it comes.
1.
All right. Let me get the proper
Come on,
vector
I've had
color.
shit luck for like 3 turns in a row now.
All right. Here it is.
the triple 6, the double 6.
I will re-roll 1.
This is gross and makes the game a little
Yeah.
bit closer.
Shit!
1 integrity.
Oh.
You got there, boys. I think that's the game.
Wait. Move your Ika up and nudge him. Just nudge him a little bit.
I think that forfeits the game if he does that.
Oh, because he has to stay on that point.
Because he has to stay on that point to keep it contested.
Yeah, I've lost this game either way.
One,
so the
two,
Ica will attempt
three,
one spike
4,
shove on
5,
the ground.
Yes, excellent.
6, 7,
Which
8.
will roll a 1.
Are you gonna shove him one space?
Yes.
All right. Sick.
I think you can use.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that rerolls to a 6.
Hey, I don't know how much energy you got left, but you could totally
forfeit that point.
The ab is not fast enough to make it down there.
He has a 3-space range on his push, so I guess if you have a spare 8 energy.
4, 5. Yeah, if you do have the energy, I'll let you try that if you want.
He doesn't have a 3 range on his push.
His
push is melee range.
Oh yeah, his push is 3. Is a push.
Oh, that's right. He's pure melee.
He is not a Jedi. He does not have force powers.
Oh snap!
So yeah, so that is the game.
No, good game.
Yeah. So at the start of my turn, I gain 2 extra points, which puts me up to a total of 17 and more than 2 over my opponent.
What I think did this for me is I got really unlucky with that round. I brought my L combine in, and it just got absolutely murdered.
I mean, not that it ended the game for me, but my snow also only got its combine ability off. I didn't even get to use it for anything.
Mm-hmm.
It took.
But you also had stuff in the back.
Yeah, I still had robots in reserve, which was nice.
And that healing laser from the original snow and the accuracy buff from the original snow really clinched you a lot of rolls.
The original snow did a lot for me. I was really happy with how it performed.
Also, I failed a lot of rolls with both my L's.
Overall, I was just very happy with how my team played on this. Like, the Gon, even though it just stood off to the side, was able to completely force robots to deal with it.
Yeah.
Which was really nice. I never had to play with the Ica, because the Gon was always just over there.
Part of my issue
the Gon is just
there
there.
is I just had so many robots on this team that could do nothing offensively.
Yeah, you started out with a couple decent offensive robots, but then once you lost the L and Poppet, it kind of...
None of my L's outside of like Poppet did all that much work. I missed with most of their attacks. And like the ones I did hit got instantly healed.
Pocket Sand, real strong.
Pocket Sand is very good against.
Pocket Sand MVP.
It was not the Pocket Sand; it was the accuracy buff that then let him just stab everything to death.
This is also true, but
I think I only did that once or twice.
I mean, that guy also stabs at a pretty good accuracy.
The Pocket Sand was also the Pocket Sand was
the Pocket Sand was very good.
Guaranteed accuracy Pocket Sand was pretty painful.
Yeah, the Arc 3000 plus the snow is a very powerful combination on this map because it basically forces your opponent to devote at least 2 pretty accurate robots to whatever point the Arc 3000 is on.
If anyone's wondering what the hell we talk about when we say Pocket Sand, the robot has a secondary ability called Jamming Chaff that
we call Pocket Sand.
We call it Pocket Sand because
it's not called Pocket Sand on the card, I mean...
Honestly, it should. At this point, it really just should be. It is in fact based on that one scene from King of the Hill.
So that's... Excellent.
Pocket Sand.
Pocket Sand.
Pocket Sand Sha.
So that's the basic idea behind point control. As you can see, it plays a lot differently from the main game. There's a lot of different strategies that come into play, and it sort of spreads robots out a lot more than they would be in other game modes where they usually.
Yeah, you definitely make use of like the entirety of the board.
Yeah.
See. The only thing that even kept me in the game is you just did not want to deal with that ab.
The thing about it was that because you were only putting one robot on it, I was able to make a play elsewhere. And where it was one of the robots I was afraid of, I was able to just kind of leave it alone, other than using the Ica on the early turns to delay your point game.
And then I also just could not deal with that arc. Like, how many times did I reduce that thing to 1 HP this game?
I think it was only 1.
I think I got
twice.
Yeah, twice.
It was twice because of the second time there.
Jesse made solid plays too. When he first brought out the arc, he disabled the guy that was probably just going to kill him.
Yeah.
And then he did a really similar thing when he combined into the snow, using much better strategies than I would have ever used to defense buff the arc and continuously keep it on that point.
Snow due to use of detonate, but the Inda succeeding on its stun grenade, then the arc, then the Ardley all piling in on it.
Yeah. It just kind of got out of hand there, and that was definitely the tipping point.
And then all the Pocket Sand, because a lot of the guys on my team already needed to roll 5s or higher for their accuracy.
Yeah.
Making that 6s just...
It's a significant...
Did not help my case.
Yeah, the Arc 3000 is really strong if it can basically fight one-on-ones. And that was most of what it was doing in this game, was fighting one-on-ones, because I was able to reduce the accuracy of the robot that was a threat.
All right, see you later, Zasabi.
So there were definitely ways to avoid it, but I think it would have taken a different strategy in order to take down the arc. So I would definitely say it played really well this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And Stell also did work for me and did a lot of damage, which was very nice.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that's point control. That's the basic idea behind it. It's a little bit more back and forth. Once you get going, you can easily lose ground.
Yep.
And strategy and tactics and positioning are at a premium.
Yeah.
So
definitely a fun twist on the normal game modes.
So yeah, as usual, yeah, if you ever want to play point control, this is now a thing that we can totally bring up again in weeks to come. But yeah, if you ever want to play point control with us, just totally send us the message, and we will find time to play with you.
Yep.
And other than that, I think we'll wrap up tonight instead of going to like 11 o'clock. We have important things to talk about because we're doing important Kickstarter stuff, and the goal is to have our page primed and ready by the end of January. Not necessarily that we're launching at the end of January, but our target is to have as much of the new campaign hammered out in about a month.
We want to make sure that we have our assets in line and all of that, so that if we need to make any changes, we can, so that we're not launching at the last minute.
Yeah. So actually, yeah. So we're just generally just putting in some better planning. We have some pretty cool ideas for stretch goals this time. And we're working though. We're actually just working out one of those right before we started tonight. Yeah, baby. So stay tuned about that. That's gonna be cool. And for Poppet is wife. Ooh. There we go. No. Bet. we found a new feature in Tabletop Sim, and now we can't be stopped. Well, I know, but we weren't using it effectively because we weren't doing Poppet. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. If you ever give us, stay tuned next week, which will be the new year, which will bring new, great, and awesome things. Ideally. So yeah, AEGIS, everybody. We're gonna go now. And I love you.
Not as much as he loves Poppet.
Yeah, not as much as I love Poppet. Poppet, top wife.
What's this tool?
Have a good night, all.
Someone send us a message on Facebook explaining what the joint tool does in Tabletop Simulator.
Wait. Oh, wait. Drag it from one piece to another.
I tried that.
Oh, then I have no idea.
That's why I don't know.
All right. Yeah, tell us what the joint tool does on Tabletop Simulator. Good night, everybody.